In a bid to build the capacity of local content creators and other related parties, for instance, the filmmakers, broadcasters, among others, Uganda Communications Commission, the body mandated to oversee what airs, has skilled over 100 individuals on content standards and film licensing, among other rights. The engagement took place on 5th November 2024 at Heritage Courts Hotel in Aras City, attracting attendance from various stakeholders, among local content creators, broadcasters, and officials from Electoral Commission, Uganda Registration Services Bureau, among others. Medi Kagwa, who works as the head of multimedia services while representing the executive director, Honorable George William Nyombi Thembo, says that the training aims at building the capacity of different stakeholders across the country, as he rallied the broadcasters in the region on standards and ethics.
Please note that the media is a great influence on people's attitudes, because the content and what we feel, and as a commission we feel that the media should execute its work within the required regulated standards.
Meanwhile, Ruth Chibuka, the manager content development with the body, urged the different players to positively embrace the regulations because of the advantages.
If you notice in this meeting, not being on one-sided, we've spoken a lot about the media, the broadcasters. But if I'm to ask how many of the filmmakers are here, by show of hands, if you're in the film industry, if you have Chiba, video hall, video libraries, you make some film, please just put up your hands. I want to see something. Okay? So you realize that you constitute actually a big percentage of the meeting. But if you ask the RCC how many times he has interacted with your sector, he will not know. Why? Because once the space is not regulated, then government cannot plan for you. So ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest points why a sector must be regulated is to allow for policy recommendations and formulation.
Adomati Aldo, a local filmmaker in Westnile sub-region, called for rotation of eras to host the regional awards, which aims at promoting local content.
There's an advantage of having this film festival rotational. It creates awareness. Last year there were many submissions. The first time there were few submissions, but last year the submissions tripled. And many of them came from Gulu because the previous year Gulu had hosted it. And when it went to Karamoja, the Kizongs were even annoyed. They were the ones that they give UCCs really. We had a confrontation with them because they said, how can the award be in our region and there's no one who has submitted? I think there's always an advantage, and that was able to open their eyes. And I know this year, the Kizongs will be able to submit. We'd also wish this regional film festival to come to Westnile this time. Having seen it in Gulu, there's no need for it to be again in Lera. That is still, you're just rotating within the same area.
Additionally, Alfred Okwonji, the Ara District Local Council 5 chairperson, called the intervention timely as he tasked the media practitioners on impartiality.
Spreading false information, biased information, propaganda to discredit some people, these are not acceptable things in our societies. Please, I'm happy this is a timely intervention. My EC team are here. You will agree with me, this is a timely intervention. Can we remain impartial now that we're preparing for elections? You need the little from me, you need the little from my opponent. Can you play your cards very well without taking side? Is what I'm putting before you. Please protect the source of peace.
Angupale Swadik, the Deputy Resident City Commissioner, tasked the media practitioners on impartiality while reporting.
I call upon the media to have a balanced information. Have a balanced information. When you come to me to get information, and by coincidence I mention the name of another person, you should be able to reach this person before you broadcast the news. You balance it. Get the facts. But of course, it was very interesting because as I told you, I've been here in Arua. To some extent, some media houses were giving us negative publicity as the government.
The engagement is part of the initiatives Uganda Communications Commission is undertaking to enhance the capacity of local content creators in the entire country such that they realize the benefits from their content. Mercy Draru, Farish Majid, Westnile TV, Nilecast.